Windswept and interesting. Are we up? We're up. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to the live stream, the stream that makes many people in the world go, is it time for bed already? The Cure for Insomnia stream, the super secret stream, and tonight, in tonight's delectable entertainment, I'm going to have to build a car the wrong way around because I'm an idiot. And I'm not an idiot, I'm just wonderfully organized, as anyone will be able to tell you that knows me. And I bought this as a secret. This is the secret. And I was supposed to be building the mechanicals tonight, and I didn't order any bearings. So now I'm going to do this because I've ordered some bearings, and they are currently evolving to have wings and flying this way. So in a moment I will pop the camera down so you'll exclude the Blair Witch camera work. Please feel free to take your sedatives now, and don't mix them with any alcoholic beverages unless you're planning on having a very fun night. And I will get the scissors for the polycarbonate, and I shall commence the body workery. It is bloody hot here in the workshop, so I'm going to point down so you don't have to look at my sweaty head. So here we go. Here we go. Oh, and there's a cord. I'm sorry, there's a cord on the underside of the camera. It just gets in the way. Okay, so here we go. I do need to move stuff out of the way. I've got a fan going. It's honestly making absolutely no difference whatsoever. But I will show you for this. I opened this box up, and this is the first time I've ever seen an actual Tamiya speed controller. Amazing. This is preset for, it's a brushless and brush speed controller. Ooh, a bit fancy. I'm going to use it brushed anyway, because I don't think brushless would be an appropriate speed for the user of this this kit. I won't mention who the kit is for, in case the person who knows this kit is for them happens to see it, and that makes no sense. Anyway, lost some viewers already. So let's have a look at the line, the cut line. Is it under there? I'm really struggling to kind of see where the cut line is. I should probably just quickly get the picture to have a quick look-see at and see what's going on. Where is the cut line? Yeah, the cut line does seem to include that, so it is simply that flat bead across the bottom. That's got that little return. So that's the cut line in there. That's going to be a bastard to cut. There we go. Never mind. We shall overcome. What I might do is maybe cut out the wheel arches first and then have a go. That might be the best solution to get started. Oh, there's one. One. And then I can slowly work my way around the vehicle, relieving it of its extraneous Lexan body parts. There we go. So I might do that to start with, and start on this side, then I'll do the same on t'other side, which will be, it's a bit of a, So just to score, and hopefully I have scored it enough that it will start to bend with any luck. There it goes. There it goes. And the score and snap method, maybe it's starting to go. Oh, there goes some. There goes the rest. And it really is kind of as easy as that, unfortunately. It gets harder when you get around the front, and some relief cuts this way with the scissors will be needed, and some rounding off over here with the scissors as well will also be needed. But never mind, the back looks reasonably doable. That looks okay. Do not follow that line up the back there. But yeah, looks all right. I say that now because this is, I don't know, the 4th or the 5th one that I've cut out. But when I first started, I would have been shitting myself at this. Sort of try and balance myself here. And just take your time and don't try and cut too much at once. You just genuinely trying to trace that line with the knife. I know my younger self would be stabbing away at this at the moment, trying to sort of hack away and kind of saw through it. But having done a few now, I know what that leads to. It leads to misery. So don't do it. Right, so that has been scored. So now a few snips along here. You've got to be really careful when you cut at the end of the scissors because it sort of makes a kind of star type split. With this being scored, I should be okay. Just going to be really careful cutting up to that line. And then a little bend. There we go. One. We'll get the other side as well. I'm going to bend in here, try and bend. Around the barricades, lights are long. There we go. And then this one, sorry, it's hard to see this. I'll try and do it this way. I'm going to bend it this way towards myself. Give it a bit of a helping hand one way. But I just want to be really careful. There you go, it started to go. I don't want to, there it is. There it is. There it goes. I'm going to need to do a little bit of sanding on those corners just because it leaves some sharp edges there. But all in all, not bad. The front's going to be a pig. It's got these little dimples to try and get through. So I'm not looking forward to that. There we go. I want to try and remember where I'm cutting here because I think oh, so that's what you don't want to do. So you want to go slow. A lot of people just cut this out with scissors, but I am not that confident. So I'm going to do it this way, and I do need to be really, really careful though, because this is, not only is this a hard kit to get now, I mean, I suppose if I needed to, I'd get an aftermarket body set. But I just, it's the timing. Certainly as an adult, I really prefer being a person that can get things lined up to happen at the same time. In fact, I probably spend far too much effort doing that. So this cut line goes along here, then up, then around. Oh, under that light is going to be a pig. It's really going to be horrible. It's going to be better to try and cut this now with this lip still here, just because it's not so bendy. I hope that's enough. Sorry, I got my face in the way. I'm going to try and lean up on the table here so I can. Oh. Okay, hopefully that's going to be okay. Many relief cuts are going to be needed here. Now he's starting to give jip. I don't know if I'm going to try and do a whole series on this build. I'll certainly live stream if I'm working on it and it is a live stream night. I'll add it and put it on the special top secret live stream playlist, but really it's probably just going to be limited to what I can do in front of the camera. I don't think I'll do the painting. What I'll plan to do, if I can get it done tonight, is to sand this, mask it up, and actually spray the color. I can show you the color. Would you like to see the color? I'll go show you. It's been colored like this after a famous YouTube mechanic. So this is the color it's going to be. Very fitting. The boys' favorite color for cars, and obviously the color that you make cars so they go faster. But I don't know whether I'll get this sort of sanded and washed out. But it's too hot during the day to paint. So if I want to have any hope of this being painted by next weekend, it's kind of what I have to do. And then I can put in its little box to cure. That's pretty much my my only option for curing the paint on this. If you'll excuse me, the battery has just finished charging. We're having a driving day tomorrow, so I need to charge more batteries. Would you like to see the battery? You can see me walking past while I change them. That was a horrible walk. Okay, next load of batteries are on. Back to the bench. There we go. It's that little... What do you think of the camera work, by the way? Please comment on the quality of the camera work, because it's my birthday coming up, and I'm toying with the idea of getting a better camera. Not that getting a better camera will make the videos better. I understand that that is about the quality of the writing and direction. I'm not for a moment thinking, oh, if I had a better camera, suddenly I'll have 1,000 subscribers or anything. But I do have issues with the webcam's fine for doing stuff on the bench, but I'm finding that I can't do stuff outside of that because of file storage and being able to remain focused on the task at hand, because my videos are normally recorded on my phone, and my phone does not cooperate when it comes to keeping me focused and on target. In fact, what often happens is that I will be filming and I will get a phone call or a FaceTime call in particular that will stop my recording, or a text message that will stop my recording, and that's a real pain, because there's nothing I can... Well, there is. Oh, sorry. I can put my phone into do not disturb mode, but then you are completely uncontactable. And if you know, don't want to big note myself, but if you're considered sort of marginally important to the sort of day-to-day running of a family unit, it's quite often necessary for you to be contactable. It's one of the necessities of the role. So I'm nearly done. not liking this section one bit. I really am not. Let me see if I can. That's going to require considerable sanding. Okay, there we go. One cut out body shell, sanding required up the front, but it looks okay. It's going to be fine. It's just a bit of tidying up needed here. Let me just see if I can. Good. Okay. That'll do us. Next job is the sanding stick. Let's go. Sanding stick. Deployed sanding stick. I will have to go inside to do the cleaning. There's another one done. what's wrong. Yeah, I want a little bit of a return on there. I just don't want to have the... Okay. Let's have a feel. Just when all the sharp bits gone. There's a bit of a corner left on there. Because the end user is a younger person, I want to make sure that they're not going to cut themselves on anything. Feels pretty good. All right, so that's all cut out. Unfortunately, all the spoilers and stuff have already been painted, so I'm going to need to spray these with some undercoat, and then hopefully this covers it. And if not, I will spray these a different color. I've done that on another model as well that came out quite well, but we'll give it a go. We'll spray them with some grey, and then I'll spray them with some grey. We won't do it. I mean, you can watch. If I've got the camera turned on, it's fine in sort of a weird, creepy way. You can watch while I have a go at spraying them, but let's face it, if you've ever watched somebody spray paint before, you usually are either in awe or you're saying to yourself, I could do a better job than that. And with me spraying, I can predict which one that'll be. So I'm just going to gather up all the little offcuts that I will stab myself with later on while I plunge into the workbench trying to find something. I'm going to go throw these in the bin. Okay, so that's done. Let's have a look for the window masks and paraphernalia. Oh, yeah, I almost feel very bad about that speed controller because I'm going to need to cut the plug off it. Unless another one turns up in the meantime. So I promise I won't hack it up yet. Okay, it's all the diatribe for it. I think most of this is getting spray into the lip on that spoiler is going to be very difficult. Getting a spray jet into that front section is going to be very difficult, but there we are. So I've got a parts diagram. That's fine. Don't need them yet. So what have I got? I have 4 window masks. Pretty straightforward, and not too many stickers really. I probably won't go with the ones down the sides. There is a guide here for where the stickers go. Let's have a quick look at that. And I can talk through the livery that I'm not going to have. So I'll do the Mustang. I'll do all the sort of headlights and stuff like that. I probably won't do the Cobra R. I'll do the indicators and side lights and whatnot, door handles. I'll leave off the Super Street and the sort of, I think this is meant to be ducting along the sides. Although, If it looks like that I will load up some pictures of Chris Fix's car to see if that's right. I will use them, but we'll just I'll just see how I go with it. I'm not going to bust a gut doing those things just yet. So where are they? The snap pins. Okay, they go through there. I'm just having a look at how. So the spoiler is screwed in from underneath, which is fine. Yeah, I completely forgot that I would need a ball bearing kit for this model, and I meant to order one when I was in Adelaide, and I didn't. I wasn't meant to order one. In fact, I was meant to go into a physical shop and say, "Have you got a bearing kit for a TT01?" And because I'm a nerd like that, and hopefully they would have said yes. Here's one right here, but they didn't. Primarily because I didn't ask. Other factors may have been involved as well. So now that that's done, the next job is to take this into the house, wash it, wash the inside out, dry it, mask it off, and then I will come back probably tonight and have a go at spraying it because the weather's right to do that now. So it might be a very short stream. I don't think everyone wants to wait while I go in the house to wash up. I can't sort of pause the stream and then restart it, unfortunately. It'd be good if I could, but I'm not able to do that. So yeah, I think I'll call this one done here. I'm going to change another battery over just to make sure that everything is as charged up as I can get it, just for running tomorrow. I use XT60, so that's why the Tamiya plug's got to go on this. But I also need to try and hide as much of this as I can because my son will come in and I don't give him credit for reading as well as he does because I think he says he can't read, but he certainly reads things like Mustang quite easily. So yes, thoughts about the video production can go in the comments. See, there's my camera. It turns off because it's hot, and unfortunately South Australia is hot. So I'll go and swap this over, take this inside. I might do a secondary stream maybe on the laptop, but I doubt it. So short one tonight, but hopefully you've gotten something out of it. In the meantime, keep your bananas where you can see them, and we'll have an awkward pause.